Hey everyone, this is Art. I haven't done a blog here in months, probably 5-6 months, but I'm back here to update you guys on what I've been playing, and it's mostly just the recent stuff that I've been playing. Recently, as you probably are aware, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One came out, and I played some video games on that system. And the first one that I played is Ryse, Son of Rome. And this is a game that I actually really enjoyed. When I was going into it, I saw all the reviews. Didn't really review well. A lot of people said it was repetitive, that it was very basic, and there wasn't much to it, and that the graphics weren't all that good. I can't really dispute all of that, but regardless of all of those points, still had a lot of just dumb fun with the game. It looks great. It really shows off the power of the system. And by the end of it, I still wasn't tired of the fighting mechanic. It had a nice balance of the, you can kind of mash through the game. If you hit X a few times, which is the basic attack, eventually the characters will just automatically dodge all of your attacks. So you do have to switch it up a little bit, but on normal, you can get through the game and maybe only die a handful of times. I actually started a legendary run. Got through I believe 2 chapters, and that's really hard because you can only take so many hits, and one of the ways in which the game kind of breaks down is there's a parry, which is mapped to the A button, and then there's a dodge that is mapped to the B button. And typically how it works out is you go into an area and you have a set number of dudes to kill, and so you'll be whacking up one dude, and then another guy will be coming in to attack you, and he'll either have a strong attack, which you must bait from, or a basic attack, which you can just hit A and parry. But just from the animation, it's kind of difficult to see which one he's going to do. And if you choose wrong, the animation system isn't quick enough where you can hit A and then go, oh crap, he's going to do a heavy attack, I got to dodge. You're stuck. You're screwed. You're going to get hit. And I'm in a part in Chapter 3 where I might try later tonight, but it has been really difficult to get through, and I'm sure that there's other spots in that game where it's just going to be one hell of a time to try to get through it on Legendary. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the Legendary run. I'm not typically one to play on the hardest difficulty. Not one to really replay games in period. But if you're going to get an Xbox One, I would highly recommend for any action fan to pick that up. Like I said, temper your expectations. There's not a whole lot to it, but it does show off the power of the system really well. And there's a lot of mindless fun to be had. So Ryse, thumbs up from me. One game that doesn't get as much praise as Call of Duty Ghosts. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. I played through the single-player campaign. My biggest complaint is I don't think it needed to be on the Xbox One outside of just them wanting to sell some extra copies to people upgrading. I personally can't tell the difference between that and a 360 version. It just doesn't look all that good. And more about the game, I just feel like I played that 3 or 4 times in the past. A lot of admittedly cool set pieces, but an entirely forgettable experience. I don't even know. I think there's a guy named Roark. It's bad, and you try to kill him, and you do or you don't. Who knows? Well, I actually know, but that was more of a spoiler thing that I didn't want to spoil for anyone who is looking to play it. But if you're going to play Call of Duty Ghosts, don't get it on the Xbox One. Just get it on the 360 or PS3. It's fine. You're not missing anything graphically. Now switching to the PlayStation 4, I picked up Killzone Shadowfall. That was the only game that I picked up with the PlayStation 4. In that game, I enjoyed. I actually haven't really I haven't played any other Killzone 2 completion, so in terms of the story, I really had no idea what was going on. Just outside of the, very tight vacuum of the game. The completely forgettable story, but it does show off the system quite well. A lot of good facial animations, just like subtle, like things that humans do that games don't really do a great job showing. That that game does really well, and there's a lot of great scale pieces. The title scene in particular is really pretty. And then just a few other quick notes in terms of games that I've been playing. I played a whole lot of Resogun. That was actually one of the games I played the most of on the PlayStation 4 when it first came out. It's a PlayStation Plus title. So if you have PlayStation Plus and you have PlayStation 4, you can download it for free. Great game. When you first hop into it, it's a little unclear on what you need to do. But once you start playing, you kind of understand when you hear keepers detected, the string of, there's a string of enemies that have a green glow that you have to kill to free the humans. If you don't do it, the humans die. It actually has a whole lot in common, at least for me, with Geometry Wars. I realize that they're not quite the same game. Resogun has more of a it's stage based, whereas Geometry Wars you just kind of go all out and try to get a high score in one specific area. Though in Geometry Wars 2, I think they kind of changed that up slightly. But it's one of those games where I feel like I'm going to come back to it a lot and try to beat it on all the difficulty levels. I haven't beat it on, I believe it's Veteran, or maybe it's Experienced. One of those two, which is the one before Master. I want to get all the trophies, and yeah, it's just one of those cool shooters that's it's a whole hell of a lot of fun to play. And yeah, if you're getting a PlayStation 4, get PlayStation Plus, download that game, and have a whole lot of fun. Another game on PlayStation 4, I played Contrast. That's another PlayStation Plus game. The mechanics really break down, especially in Act 3. There's a lot of times where just very basic jumps. Like there was a section where you had to get through puzzles in this clock tower, and they had a broken set of stairs. You just needed to jump up to the stairs. Jumping up to the stairs, I probably had a 25% success ratio on that, and it was not like a long jump or required any timing. It was literally just, it was 3 feet off the ground, whereas, she's making like 10-foot jumps. But that one just wouldn't work. There's another one with physics where it was really wonky, but overall the story was really good. I really liked the set, the timing. So it was set in the 1920s, so there's a lot of cool music. The main character is really well designed, and the puzzles, for the most part, are something that you can just think through logically, and are for the most part really fun, so long as obviously the game doesn't break down. in terms of the mechanics. But it's a PlayStation Plus game. Go ahead and download it. I think you'll have a whole lot of fun. It's only a 2-3 hour game, so it's one of those games where you'll have a good time with, especially considering if you have Plus, it's free. Another game that I've been playing on the PlayStation 4 is Flower. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. I've heard a lot of people praising that on the PlayStation 4 it looks a whole lot better. I maybe need to hook up the PlayStation 3 back up and kind of do a compare and contrast, but I didn't really notice a difference. But I actually played through the game to completion again because holy shit, Flower is so good. It's such a calm. It has a calming effect on me. It's one of those games where it has at least the message I got from it is, you know, taking some time and just kind of taking the time to look around and enjoy the beauty of the world. And that's maybe a little bit new age or hippie or whatever, but yeah, it's a really calming and relaxing game that I really enjoy, and I love that they have it on the PlayStation 4 just to re-experience it and get some more trophies. Though I actually did a really piss poor job in getting the trophies. I think I'm at like 20%, whereas I think in the PlayStation 3 version I have them like all the trophies except for one where you can't get hit by like a electricity tower, which I think on the PlayStation 3 glitched on me. I ran through that level like 6 times where I thought it was perfect. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I didn't, collect all the flowers. I'm not sure if you have to get through it unscathed, but meaning not hitting any of the electricity towers, along with getting all the flowers. Not really sure if that was what it is. I'd have to look into it. It's been like 4 years since I've played it. So, I don't know. Flower. Great game. Buy it. I don't know why. If you haven't played it, get it. Great game. Then I actually picked up a 3DS. I'm actually charging it right now, or I'd like display it like on the screen because it's nice to show things. But yeah, 3DS. Target was running a deal where you get any 3DS for $150, and one of those was the Zelda 3DS. And I totally picked that up. It came with, the Zelda like trim and A Link Between Worlds, I believe, is the subtitle on the Zelda. It's kind of like the A Link to the Past, old Super Nintendo classic. I've only played that game through the first dungeon, so I don't really have any concrete impressions of that. And then I also picked up Super Mario 3D Land. Again, I haven't played a whole lot of that. I'm not a portable guy, but for $150, I feel like that was the right price point to jump on that and try to get back into portables so I can play it, during break when I'm not, when I don't have something to read or something like that, or just bring it, back home on the holidays and churn through that. So I believe that is all I have been playing, and I'm thinking about doing another video, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, talking about the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, my impressions the first few weeks into the system. Hopefully that'll be a little bit shorter, but I guess 14 minutes isn't too bad in terms of a runtime length. And I do apologize for my washing machine back there going hog wild. I'm not sure how much that's being picked up by my phone, but I think that's it. So if you made it all the way through, thanks for watching, and if you did like the video, go ahead and subscribe. I think I'm going to have some more coming. Thinking about getting into doing some Let's Plays. I need to get a Elgato device and a better microphone and figure out the configuration, because my computer's over here, my TV's over there. I don't know about the cords, how that all works. I need some more investigation into that, but go ahead and subscribe. I have, you know, other social media things that I'll probably include down below if you want to follow me at all. But that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye.